Hi, I'm Topher, and my midway prediction is that Cal is going to end up with somebody by the end of this show. Bet you thought I was going to say Grandma was going to die, didn't you? It's not a prediction. That's just fact.
Hey. Hi, I'm Edison, and my midway prediction, what is it? Shoot, I don't know. Dr. D is gonna top Yoryak.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey, I'm DC, and my midway prediction is that Wandee Goodday will get together with the other guy. And my counter prediction is Grandma's going to live.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Femmes React channel, as I'm joined again once again by DC and Edison, and we're going to dive into Wandee Goodday episode 7. We are past the halfway point at this point, and we've only got 6 episodes left, and there's still plenty of time for this series to go just about anywhere. We can go just about anywhere. They can pull a complete left turn and leave Grandma alive. I don't know. Yeah, you heard a couple of our mid-season predictions, but having a week off after last episode, what do you guys feel? How are you guys feeling about things you saw in the series? You know, Wandee, he drove 3+ out. He drove all night just to give Yoryak some medicine and a walk by the riverside. And like, okay, well, I'm a peace out another 3.5 hours because they're friends. He's not in love. Neither of them miss each other. And then we also had the whole Cher and Yai thing, where it seems as though Yai probably got some dirty money, some stuff there. Now he's setting the groundwork for some apologies in advance. How are we feeling about the things we saw?
I mean, we knew I was pretty frustrated with the progression of last episode, and I think it's more to do with Wandee's attitude. He's kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm in love, or he's adamant that he's not interested in a relationship, yet his actions speak otherwise. And I think that's lack of reflection or self-awareness just didn't make sense to me. It made me feel like Wandee's like, I don't miss you, I don't care about you, blah blah blah. What's with the ego in that you don't want to be vulnerable? Like, you spent all this time with this person, you obviously care about them, you drove 2 hours, yet you were withholding affection. Sure, you have every right to not want it, but I thought that's what the 2 hours was for, just to get a bit of skin contact. And yet they have to play into that dynamic of, pursuer, pursuee, resistant. And it's just like, can we not just be authentic? Like, it just didn't feel authentic. I hope this series will shake things up. I really want Dr. Ter to have a compelling story.
Sorry.
Oh.
Like, I want Dr. Ter, period.
I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I know people don't like him because he's a bit controlling and he's a bit like blah, blah, blah. But in a different perspective, what he did could be seen as romantic, because he was like, I want to spend more time with you. We have this 8-year relationship. I want to right my wrongs. And this is a gesture in which, we can spend some time in Japan. He can maybe tell that the fake relationship is fake because it seems all too convenient. He's convinced that Wandee is not actually with Yoryak. So he's like, you're just doing this to make me jealous, and it's actually working. And like, Dr. Ter has the same projection as Wandee. Wandee doesn't know his feelings or isn't sure of his feelings until who knows. And so Dr. Ter has that same journey. He doesn't know about his own feelings. And it's like, we're not giving him the same. Wait, no, I was harsh on Wandee for not knowing his feelings. But
yes,
Dr.
Ter,
Dr. Ter is different.
Dr.
Ter's thing is a queer awakening. Like, that's a bit different. Like, it takes people sometimes a bit longer to understand that the feelings are queer, whereas Wandee already knows what love feels like, I assume. So it's kind of like he not being able to at least reflect on Drake's messages. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go on a date, but at the end of the date, he's like, I guess sure, it takes time. But if I like somebody, it's very like anguishy. It's very like chesty. It's very like, I have this deep weight that I can't escape. And so, I don't know, I just don't identify with Wandee in that he doesn't know. But that's because I haven't been in that position where I'm like, I don't know. And then the side couple, I'm just like, whatever. If something bad's gonna happen, I'm just like, not getting involved. I'm like, you guys do your thing.
I am more of a person who believes in the proliferation of different ways of being and existing and having feelings and things like that. And I understand that for certain people, it's not a linear progression towards relationship, towards marriage, or towards this one place. Sometimes it's up, down, in circles and all this other kind of stuff. So Wandee actually fighting it, and especially after he had the trauma of being in love with this person the whole time, Dr. Turd the whole time, and then getting rejected and then having to start over and then like not really wanting to get into it. And there's like this big and tug. I'm getting it. I get why sometimes you want to fight against your feelings because it's that logic up there and just like, no, this I don't want to do this. But then also, especially with the side couple, it's like, you know what, not all money is good money. And so not all money is good money, and it's coming back to get you. And I think this is also about hiding stuff from your partner, where it was like, they went into this business venture together. They've been open and honest about all of this other kind of stuff. But now something very, very important, he's hiding from Cher, and it's really going to come back and get him. I would like to see more of Drake and his character, as usual. Also a prediction of mine, which I didn't say. I think Drake is going to end up in a relationship, but it's going to be shoehorned in at the end. And I would like for it to like really develop, because one of these things that this series is doing well, I love the PSAs. I love all the PSAs. I think there was a PSA last episode about the PSA about safer sex and all this other kind of stuff and sexual health. I think they do that really good. Like for them to talk more about asexuality. However, it's not up to GMMTV to be an educator at all. So it's like, I would like for you to do this, but you're a corporation and you're not really a university and you're not an educator. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I can't put too much onto them. It'd be totally different if this was a university and this was taking a class and all this other kind of stuff. That's what I want. What I'm going to get shoehorned in at the end. Oh, I found you. It's great. Why is it great? It's just great and all this other kind of stuff. I just think it's really going to get really, really messy with the side couple, especially after that. Oh, you helped me last time and I was getting beat up. I'm like, oh God, no. Oh God, don't let that be. Is this a flag? Oh my goodness, is this going to have me out? Because sometimes this series will be going on and on and on. And then all of a sudden, oh my goodness, this kid's about to die. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, well, how did we go? Oh, this is great. Ha, 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 ha. Serious. I'm like, no warning?
Like last episode, they're like, here are all the flags and get ready. I don't know.
Emotional whiplash. I agree about Cal and just wanting more characterization, but I've said that since episode 1. Like, we can roll back the tapes. I said, like, I would love there to be more exploration, and I don't think I'm going to get it in this. I would love to be proven wrong, but as you know, the series has progressed, I've just seen more and more of what I was kind of predicting back in episode 1, where it's like, he will be there, he will exist. And then I feel like episode 12, we're going to get the my school president treatment. Here's your boyfriend that you found off screen who accepts your asexuality, this, that, the other, accepts you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how did we get here? Who's this? How did we get here? I would love to see that sort of connection. So if they would love to subvert my expectations and start planting those romantic seeds now, because we got half a season left, I would love that. I don't know that they will. And that's okay. Okay, baby steps. GMMTV, they're taking baby steps. Now they've started a GL series. Now they've included an Ace character. They're taking baby steps. It can't all happen overnight. So is what it is. With Cher and Yai, I remember seeing at some point this week, I don't remember if it was in the comment section of our reaction or if it was over during the subathon in the chat when people were reacting to it, but I remember seeing people saying that they think the reason Yai was setting up such like a heavy preliminary apology or like trying to butter him up is because he went to these loan sharks instead of going to Cher's mom for money. Because earlier in the series, Cher did make that offer like, hey, my mom can give us money or I can get money from my mom. And he's like, no, we don't need that, blah, 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 blah. So now that whole situation might come around and bite him in the back where it's like, okay, yeah, I didn't go to your mom. I went to this loan shark. And now, unfortunately, Cher, you got your ass beat because of it. Because as DC said, that foreshadowing was not so much shadow as they just turned on a floodlight and said, hey, Cher gonna get his ass beat in a couple episodes. So I thought that was an interesting little piece that I had forgotten about because I guess, Cher and his family may or may not come from money, but his mama's got money that was offered at some point. And I was like, nah, we don't need that. So that was a little thing that I had forgotten. For her, remember last episode, I was really excited to get into the whole Japan trip. I was hoping like parts 3 and 4 were going to be the start of the Japan trip, and it just didn't happen. We lingered into some other stuff. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm excited to get into whatever the Japan trip is going to be this week, because I'm not saying that I want them together. Obviously, Wandee and Yoriak, we love them. They're best friends, but I'm not opposed to her and Wandee ending up together, depending on how we work our way through that path. But either way, I want to see, because I still don't know much about her other than he said no to Wandee in episode 1, and he's kind of been this competition for this scholarship, and that's pretty much it. So I would like to know more about her and get into his headspace, because I don't know what he's thinking. There have been so many times I'm confused, like, does he like Wandee? Does he not? Is he just trying to do this? So I would like to get into his headspace and see what he has to say. So I'm excited to see what happens there. Wandee and Yoriak, they're fake boyfriends, so there's that. They fake love each other, and Tam wants nothing to do with Yoriak. We've talked about this. So he can keep trying to shoot a shot with her, but she ain't got no interest. So I'm pretty sure like that decision is made for him. I don't like coming around. You know what? Actually, no, I do like you. It's like, no, that decision is made. She ain't got no interest. So the only romantic option in this right now is Ter, or not Ter. Well, maybe Ter. Who knows? But Yoriak and Wandee. For Yoriak, as far as he's concerned. If they want to make it a nice little triangle where we got Ter, Yoriak, and Wandee, and they're all just kind of, that's fine too. Again, if they want to shirtless oil wrestle for Wandee's heart, that's fine too. I won't complain. But yeah, I'm excited to see where things go with the things.
I also want to say, like, Tim, I love her as a character, because not only it's so often, I don't know, I just love strong characters, but she's a strong, independent, and she's about her business. And it, not only with Yoriak, it doesn't logically make sense. It's like she has all this going for her. What do you bring to the table? And she's like, but then also she sees Yoriak with Wandee, and she's like,
that's
right. And it's not like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna, y'all doing y'all thing, good ally. I really like Team, because often, and I said this on the Drama Llama thing, I just don't like the toxic female characters. And just recently, maybe because also we're coming off of the GL, where the female characters are not toxic and they're developed and they're just, so I just wanted to bookmark that, and that Team is just such a wonderful. I hope they just don't do her dirty. I don't think they're going to do her dirty.
No.
So, yeah.
I'll be fine if they just leave her where she is. In her, like, don't shoehorn her into a romance. I know they're like dangling this. Oh, she might like her student council president guy who's made one appearance in the entire series. They might try and ship them together. I'm like, let her be single. Let her be single and fabulous and just strong, independent woman who don't need no man who's just handling business. Let her be a boss ass bitch. Go on ahead. Go on. But we'll see. I've talked enough.
The only other thing that I can think of in this last thing, because GMMTV is about selling ships, Drake isn't in a ship. They're not going to do his character like, oh, they're not really prioritizing building a relationship in this series and things like that. But they did the same thing with Mark because he wasn't in a ship. So unless people are in a ship, and that's why also I don't think they're going to get that. I think it would be great, grand and groovy, but
that would be fabulous. Drake has been in so many series at this point. Give the man somebody to kiss. Like, my God, he's fabulous. Stop making him the side character best friend. Like, give him somebody. But, you know, that's just me. Want to see hot guys do gay shit. You know, Drake's not getting to do this. Sucks ass. But anyway.
I think for me, I just want there to be some suspense or like some stakes. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like the groundwork is just laid out for things to be a bit predictable. I just want to, like, something to come out of left field. The biggest suspense right now is whether or not Grandma dies. Because I'm 50-50.
It's not suspenseful.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm 50-50 on Grandma dying. But like everything else, it's kind of like, yes, Tem is inconsequential. Yes, Ter is inconsequential. Maybe Ter is the key for Wandee to finally figure out his feelings. But like, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I just want something to shock us.
Drama?
Yes, I want drama. Sorry. I live for drama. I'm so toxic about drama. I was like, yes, like, F some stuff up. Wandee get into an illicit affair with Dr. Ter, cheat on Yoryak catch you, then you realize your feelings, and then you're like, no, this is not what I want, Yoryak. And then kisses him on the lips in front of Dr. Ter, and then Dr. Ter is heartbroken, and he's like, oh no. Anyways, that's what I would do.
Well, let's find out.
ทำอะไรนะ
What are you doing?
ขอชาร์จพลังปืนไว้หน่อย ไม่สัมมนาที่ญี่ปุ่นเหรอครับอาจารย์
Oh, sorry.
ผมกับบีจะไม่ทำให้อาจารย์แล้วก็โรงพยาบาลผิดหวังครับ
กูว่ามึงเลือกได้แล้วนะเว้ยว่าคนไหนกันแน่เป็นคนที่มึงชอบ
พี่อยากกับพี่หมอวันดีนี่ยังไงกันเหรอ
พอมีหมอกับชื่อมาอยู่ด้วยแล้วอดนึกถึงตอนที่มีแม่กับพ่อมาถ่ายกับเราสองคนพี่น้องไม่ได้อะอย่างนี้ก็เหมือนกับว่า
I think when Cal was like, you have to choose, he knew that Yak had feelings for Wandee, and he was like, you have a responsibility, you know, if you pursue this, to be authentic and to give him your whole wussy, because if you don't, then you're just leading him on. But Cal didn't say that. He was just being gentle.
Yeah, he used slightly different words.
is it 4 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. in the morning?
It's too early in the morning for all these damn lights, I'll tell you that.
He a doctor, he can afford it.
Oh, the night terrors. I forgot about, oh, they're just anxiety.
Fight back.
ฝันร้ายอีกแล้วเหรอ
If you can't fight in
I
your
too
sleep.
sleep. I too dream of men slapping me in the face. It's lovely.
หมอ
ฮะ
ช่วยอะไรเราอย่างได้ปะ
Oh.
ดีขึ้นยัง
Yes.
ขอบคุณนะหมอ
Hey, they turned off the less expectations,
Yeah.
more thing.
เรื่องฝัน
Like,
ร้ายอ่ะยักษ์เคยไปลองปรึกษาจิตแพทย์ยัง
ยังอ่ะเราแค่ฝันร้ายอ่ะไม่ได้เป็นอะไรมากซะหน่อย
แต่จริงๆมันเป็นเรื่องปกติมากเลยนะ ที่คนเราจะไปคุยกับหมออ่ะ
Yes, if you have money.
yes.
อยากไปไหมเดี๋ยวเรานัด
There's
ให้
also cheap ones.
Oh.
ไว้ก่อนแล้วกัน
Go to TikTok.
เดี๋ยวเราสองคนก็ไม่ได้เจอกันหลายวันเลยเนาะ
ใช่ ตอนหมอไปเราก็ชกพอดี
Oh, you won't be there to watch
แต่เกรงเหมือนกันนะเนี่ย กลัวทำออกมาได้ไม่ดีอ่ะ ขอกำลังใจหน่อยดิ
Girl, this is his world championship. You're just presenting a paper. I mean, okay, not to belittle. Why do I hate Wandee? I don't hate
เสนองาน
Wandee.
ได้ดีอยู่แล้ว
I don't
Yes,
know.
you
I
do.
Wandee.
ไม่แน่นะ
What did he do to you? Where did he hurt you?
Right, show us on the doorway.
แต่ถ้าเราทำได้ดีอ่ะ เราขออะไรอย่างได้ปะ
อะไรอ่ะ
เราอยากให้ยักษ์ไปเจอกับไอ้เก่าเพื่อนเราอ่ะ
Oh,
ไม่เอาอ่ะ
You better worry about his mental well-being.
I love this.
ขอของรางวัลหน่อยไม่ได้ยังไง
Are you paying? Please pay.
ก็ได้ งั้น
Yay!
ถ้าเราชกช
Well,
นะ
this episode is all about mental
เราขอ
health.
คืนไหม
Yay.
It's Mental Health Month. It's Men's Mental Health
อยาก
Month.
ได้อะไรอ่ะ
so-
We don't know. Okay.
Hey, hooray for mental health. We're doing sexual health, mental health,
Mm-hmm.
Next is
We had a little
spiritual.
oral hygiene couple episodes back.
right? Learning how to take care of yourself.
Why does Drake look so sultry? Ugh, not fair.
Because he's a fine-ass man.
Oh, well, Luke
still
was
haven't
very
seen
sultry
Luke.
though. Okay. What are we getting?
Yeah, these last three, I agree.
Oh. Looks like he wins there. I mean, like, that's like. I mean, no, that's him hyping up the crowd. Okay.
Or it could be another nightmare or dream.
Okay.
Dream Mare.
Why is he? Is that fun? Is that fun to you, Yorak?
Why are you playing around with my stuff?
Since when do you own anything besides black pants?
Right? It was like, this halfway here, I'm breaking out the legs.
Can I read your journal? No. What is this?
Did you put the toast down? It isn't, there's no brown on that toast.
Somehow it got paler.
Right?
ยักษ์กินข้าวกัน
What was that a photo of? I did not see.
Him and Tur.
Oh.
เป็นอะไรอ่ะ ไม่สบายเหรอ
You have a responsibility
Wow.
for Yoyak's feelings now that you're so close.
They're just fake boyfriends.
กินข้าวกันดีกว่า
I'd love to hear a story about fake boyfriends in real
Sorry.
life. Look at the pain in his face.
That's why you hate Wandee.
จะรอที่ค่าย
ไม่
You
เดียว
got this
แน่
good
นอน
man
ครับ
waiting
โค้ช
on you, and you're just like,
Girl, I'm just going for your chin.
ก็
Yeah.
เผื่อฟลุกอ่ะ
ไม่ได้ไง
งั้น ขอแบบนี้แทนแล้วกัน
เจอกันนะ
Was it casual Friday at the gym? Why is he dressed like that with a collared shirt on?
Oh, what does it say?
รักที่เหนือที่สุดในโลก
Ooh.
I mean, but I can guarantee you he probably ain't been in that book in God knows how long. Forgot that picture was even there.
จะเก็บไว้ทำไมอ่ะ คนอย่างเราเป็นหมอนะเว้ย ไม่ใช่หมา
What? So he was gonna throw it anyways. Oh.
To believe in first kiss.
I wish I had posters that related to my life pop up my elevators. Like, do you want more?
You need to go on more elevators.
Oh, okay.
Why? This is the facement of like that's probably somebody's like stage show or whatever.
Now he's gonna have no audience at his show.
เป็นไงเกตไก่ยักษ์
Poor drag queen performing to nobody.
ยังอ่ะทำไม
ก็กูยังไม่แน่ใจว่ะ
โอ้ยไอ้ดีมึงยังไม่ได้ทำไมไม่แค่บอกว่าเขาดู
Thank you.
เขาเป็นแฟน
Thank you.
เรื่องนี้มันจะได้จบไปสักที
Thank you.
ไหนมึงบอกว่าเขาเป็นเซฟโซนมึงไง
แต่
Thank
กู
you.
ขอเวลาอีกหน่อยไม่ได้เหรอวะ
ทำไมมึงชอบทำให้ทุกอย่างมันซับซ้อนตลอดเลยอะไอ้เก่า นี่กูเป็นเพื่อนมึงนะ มึงต้องเข้าข้างกูดิ
Ugh, whatever. No, I can't be that friend.
Your side sucks.
ไอ้ดี กูนี่โคตรจะเข้าข้างมึงเลยนะเว้ย แต่แค่มึงจูบไปยักษ์อะมึงไม่กลายเป็นเจ้าชายกบหรอก ใช่ปะแต่นี่มันชีวิตจริงนะเว้ย ไม่ใช่นิทาน มึงก็เลยปล่อยเบอร์อะไรอย่างงี้ รักนะ แต่ไม่แสดงออกนานๆน่ะ ระวังเสียเขาไปด้วย
I mean, Julia Roberts didn't kiss Richard Gere in the whole first half of the movie.
ยักษ์
On the lips, anyway.
Imagine having a friend who is a psychiatrist and not taking their advice.
แต่ว่า
Oh, gosh.
รายการนี้ไม่มีผลตอนดับไฟอุ่นเครื่องหาตังค์เข้าค่ายแค่นั้นจบปิดจับ
Are you saying what? Are you saying you would take the advice of a psychiatrist?
It's like free advice. You're normally paying like $200 for that. You're like, oh wow, okay, this is gold. All right, you know, it's like if I did a drawing for someone, that's probably going to be worth $50 one day. Anyways,
Yes.
yes.
ดูทรงแล้วก็เอาเรื่องอยู่นะพี่เอ๊ะแค่ไฟอุ่นเครื่องจริงดิ
เชี่ย
Nope.
เป็นไรพี่ยักษ์
Okay.
เปล่าไม่มีอะไรอ่ะพี่เอ๊ะน้องดูคลิปที่ไอ้นี่มันชกละไม่ต้องห่วงนะงานนี้เนี่ยเราผ่านไปได้สบายแน่
Famous last words.
Mm-hmm.
Never get too confident.
หมอเดี๋ยวเรานั่งรอหมอแถวนี้นะ
This would be so easy.
นั่งรอทำไมอะ
Coughing up blood
ไม่ไปทำธุ
later
ระที่
on.
อื่นเหรอ
มีอ่ะแต่มีธุระบ่ายๆเดี๋ยวรอกินข้าวเที่ยง
That's a nice shirt.
I was just thinking.
นั่งรอในโรงพยาบาลเนี่ยนะ
Like, since when you got all these collared shirts?
Right.
He's dressing
today-
better for 1D.
แฟนกันจริงๆไง
He's making an
คุณหมอ
effort.
สุดเซ็กซี่กับแฟนหนุ่มสุดฮอตของเขา
Okay.
งั้นนั่งรอตรงนี้นะ แต่ถ้าเบื่อก็กลับ
That's
ก่อน
what
นะ
happens. You start dating not dating a doctor. Glow up.
ขออนุญาตขัดคอนิดนึงนะคะหมอ
ครับ
ห้องตรวจพร้อมแล้วค่ะ
ได้ครับ ไปก่อนนะ
ไปจะทำงานแล้วกูดี
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Why are you everywhere?
Don't you have a patient to go see?
Oh, Tara is so funny. Just watching them.
ขอคนด้วยหน่อยสิ
No.
Sure, sit down.
มีอะไรก็ว่ามา คุณไม่ได้เป็นแฟนกันดีจริงๆใช่ไหมทำไมหมอคิดแบบ
I'm on the top of the roof because this is bad for you.
ก็
Okay,
บังเอิญ
good.
ว่า ผมเห็นคุณกับน้องนักศึกษาผู้หญิงคนหนึ่งในวันที่ทำกิจกรรมที่โรงพยาบาล ผมก็เลยไปเสิร์ชดู
แล้วเห็นว่าแฟนคลับของคุณเนี่ยแอบถ่ายรูปไว้แล้วก็ไปโพสในโซเชียล
That's nice. I can't control what my fans do.
ก็แค่รูปแบบถ่ายเองปะ
Right, DC?
ผมไม่รู้เลยนะพูดกันจริงจัง
I don't know. I don't got fans.
เพราะผมรู้จักกันดีมา8 ปีและผมก็คิดว่าผมรู้จักดีกว่าคุณด้วยซ้
I know him biblically.
ำไม่ชอบอะไรของจริง แล้วก็อะไรปลอม
I like this turn. This is
หมอแน่ใจ
fierce.
เหรอ
Okay.
Why can't he have friends?
เข้าข้างตัวเอง
Mm-hmm.
ไม่นะแต่ถ้าหากว่าคุณไม่เชื่อเนี่ยต่อไปนี้ผมจะทำให้คนดูเอง
Look, I'm a fighter, and you just stepped to me that way.
So, like, we're gonna make out, or
Yes.
a little bit? No.
No.
Oh, okay. Fine. Wasted opportunity.
Topher and I should be directing our own thing. You know. Just,
I'm saying.
yeah.
โอเคงั้นไปละ
เดี๋ยวก่อนดิเราก็ได้
อ่ะไหนอาการมันเป็นยังไงไหนบอกมาหมี่สิตาหนู
ไม่ล้อเล่นได้ป่ะ
อ่ะโอเคเข้าสู่โหมดจริงจัง5 4 3 2 1มาเริ่ม
เชื่อว่า ถ้าเราบอกว่าไม่สนใจไม่อะไรแล้ว เราจะยังเก็บของของคนนั้นไว้อยู่ปะ
Wasn't he throwing it out?
อันนี้ก็แล้วแต่คนเลยว่ะ
Again, I don't think he remembered that it was there.
ดีไว้อะแต่ก็อาจจะไม่ได้คิดถึงคนคนนั้นแล้วก็ได้
ได้ด้วยเหรอวะ
ได้ดิเราก็ไม่แปลกเลยนะเว้ยเนี่ยอันนี้ใครเนี่ยพี่หมอดีหรือว่าไอ้แต้ม
ไม่มีไรอ่ะอย่าเดามั่วดิ
ใครวะพี่หมอหรือไอ้แต้มหรือใคร
Well, only one has an interest in him, so
แข็งแรงหน่อยได้อีกไหม
Come on, Wandee.
เสร็จแล้วทำอะไรต่อยักษ์
บางคนเขาอาจจะอยากเก็บความทรงจำดีๆไว้อะแต่ก็อาจจะไม่ได้คิดถึงคนคนนั้นแล้วก็ได้
ยักษ์
He's wearing your necklace.
ยักษ์
Oh.
อ๋อก็เดี๋ยวไปเล่นเวทต่อไง
โอ้แล้วคืนนี้เรา2 คนจะแต่งตัวเป็นอะไรดีนะคนไข้กับหมอ หรือว่าตำรวจกับผู้ร้ายดิ
Nah.
คิดถึงเสือ
We ain't participating in no propaganda.
เอาดิงั้นเรากลับไปหาชุดดีกว่าเนาะ
you don't like a good costume contest?
I mean, we didn't have
ไปเล่นเวท
There was that time.
militarization of the state.
ใครกันแน่ที่เนียนอยู่อ่ะ
There was that time that Pod was in a
Belen
police
Weta.
outfit in Mama Go-Go. So that's the only
อยากให้
exception.
ได้ไปก็ปล่อยดิก่อนหน้านี้จะไปได้ยังไงอ่ะ
I've not seen it, but I believe it.
Are we not doing weight training?
Let's play Marx and Marxism. I'll be Marx, and you'll be the capitalist system. Bring it down.
ยักษ์
Grandma and the Grim Reaper.
ลองช้า
แบบนี้ปะ
ฟอร์มดีนะเนี่ย
ยักษ์
โอ้
ไม่อยากไปญี่ปุ่นแล้วอ่ะ
ทำไมอ่ะ มันสำคัญกับทุนหมอไม่ใช่เหรอ
Also, that's not the way you spot someone when they're doing girls.
Of course it is. What are you talking about? This is the way. I'm sorry. I apologize.
ไม่ได้เจอกันอีกหลายวันเลยนะ
Okay, but we're fake boyfriends. What does that matter?
ตกลง คนที่คิดก่อนคือหมอใช่ปะ
เปล่าซะหน่อย
Girl, just admit it. Please stop playing the game.
จะ
Just
เล่นหม
admit
อ
it.
เลย เดี๋ยวอู้
No, you had it right before. As someone who has been to a gym
In the last year.
in the last year, I can confirm that this is how I would like to be spotted if I were to be spotted at the gym.
That's
I wouldn't mind face to face, Topher. Like that could.
that's
be good.
only for like squats and stuff like that. But you're supposed to be.
I mean, they were in like a squat position.
What is this product?
Ooh, commercial! Yay, product placement.
Is it a good product though?
I mean, look at those nipples. It looks great.
ไอ้หมอจะเข้ามาทำไม
ขอเข้าไปหน่อยดิ
Girl, I have sucked your dick. What are you talking about? Let me in.
คนอื่นมาเห็นไหม
แต่แล้วจะทำไมอ่ะ ไหน ขอดมหน่อยสิ อาบน้ำสาบจริงเปล่า
หมอ พอเลย ออกไปได้แล้ว ไป ออกไป
ออกทำไมอ่ะ จะอายอะไรคะนี่มันก็เรื่องปกติป่ะ
Smelling me after the shower? Yeah.
อย่ามาเล่นกับระบบนะเว้ย
ถ้าเล่นเราจะทำไมครับ
What's this?
ระบบคุณย้อยยักษ์อยู่ตรงไหน ขอเล่นนิดนึง
จะเอา
God, I am at work. I'm at work and you smell sweaty and perfect for good time. So please calm down.
All these pheromones going around the room.
ไม่ได้ เรายังไม่ได้อาบน้ำเลย
So?
เราไป
he
ก็ได้
knows.
He just wants a little seasoning.
แล้วที่คอนโดมีอะไร
Swear to God.
You can expect me to be a beautiful cocoon that goes into a butterfly. Yeah.
ไปแล้ว
เฮ้ยหมอเดี๋ยวก่อน ไอ้หมอ
See, this is way better than that
ไอ้ดีกลับมาแล้วเหรอ
shoulder throwing flirting he was doing back in episode 1.
Wait, why is Cal here with?
ยักษ์ฟังเราก่อนดิยักษ์
What is this?
ยักษ์อย่าเพิ่ง
preview?
เดินหนีได้ไหม
I don't know. I'm confused. Let's go.
พี่ยักษ์ไปไหน
ตกใจหมดนี่เชอ
หนีเที่ยวแล้วเหรอ เดี๋ยวถ้าพี่มันรู้นะ มึงโดนอีกแน่
เฮ้ยเชออย่าบอกพี่เยะเลยนะ คือ เราจะไปหาหมออะ
ป่วยเหรอ
ไม่ใช่ มันจะไปญี่ปุ่นเดี๋ยวจะไม่เจอกันอีกตั้งหลายวันน่ะ สาบานเลย จะไม่ทะเลถลายที่ไหนแน่นอน ด้วยเกียรติของยอยักษ์เผด็จศึก
I have a question for the sports people.
ก็
Do
นี่
sometimes
มาซ้อ
people
ม
not?
ตอนเช้าด้วย แล้วก็ห้ามขาดซ้อม เข้าใจป่ะ
Do sometimes people need to retain their
น่ารักที่สุด
testosterone?
พี่สะใภ้ผม
Okay. I'm just wondering.
It's so white, old white. This is
เบา
superstition.
Okay.
Some of it is superstition.
It's not
Nope.
scientific.
No boom boom before the big game.
Right, you have to
Right.
retain
So
it.
it's superstition.
Oh, okay. Okay.
ไม่ต้องมายิ้มเลยนะ ไม่ได้ทำเวอร์ซะหน่อย เดี๋ยวก็จะไม่ได้เจอกันบ่อยแล้วอ่ะ ก็ต้องพิเศษ
No,
นิดนึง
not
วะ
at all.
Is this Sundar? Is this what Sean likes? He's like, I like the kind of guy who isn't honest with their feelings and will be like a bit pouty and
มาแล้ว
I
เหรอ
don't know. I'm like, whatever. Okay.
Sir, can I help you?
พี่เต๋อ
Okay.
Our trip is not for another day.
Okay. Peter. I see you, Peter.
Oh. He said, I got a key, bitch.
The surprise is Peter. He's joining us.
Oh, did you?
Wait, what's going on?
Did you go over to Ter's apartment?
หลับอยู่อะหมอ
No, because what?
หมอ
Where's the Catholic
He
explanation?
probably went over to Ter's apartment. And it's like no, he's coming over. I can't have him see you.
Wait, why would Ter go to his? Oh, right, okay.
Uh-oh.
Them chips are cold and soggy by now.
I'm like, I don't care how important this conversation is. I'm not leaving my house with all them candles lit.
พี่เต๋อมีนัดเหรอครับ
Could we not
ไหน
have
ว่า
talked
จะ
in
มาคุย
our
กับดีเรื่อง
apartment?
presentation ที่ญี่ปุ่นนะ
Oh, that could have waited
พี่กินข้าว
later.
กับพี่ก่อนนะ กินเสร็จแล้วจะไปทำงาน
If you couldn't tell, I have plans. I currently have
ดี
plans.
นึกว่า
I just don't wear
พี่
this
ไม่ได้กินอะไรเลย
at home normally.
ดีเก็บเป็นเพื่อนพี่หน่อยนะ
I mean, you can eat. That's fine. I have plans.
คือ
Wandee, it is not that hard to say I can't stay. I got plans.
Right?
It's not that hard.
People are gonna hate on Dr. Ter for being, a bit
พี่
pushy.
อยากเต็งปลาให้ดีเลย
Like, what the heck, Dr. Wandee?
If nothing,
นี่ก่อนดีไหม
I'm wearing my get it on cosplay. I'm not going through the door. Like
Do you not
this.
see this tail? It has a vibration.
like if nothing else,
function.
you have 700 candles lit in your unoccupied apartment right now.
That too.
And you know your yak is
งาน
coming.
วิจัยที่ญี่ปุ่นของเรา
Got candles lit. Well, he got all the lights on, so he really doesn't really care.
Wandee, there's no reason for you to be here right now.
What? Don't drink that. Don't drink that. Don't. Oh, he drank that.
Oh no, it's cow.
อ้าวไอ้ดีกลับมาแล้วเหรอ
ยังนะครับ หมอรู้หรอครับว่าไอ้หมอดีอยู่ที่ไหนอะครับ
มันส่งข้อความเสียงมาก่อนหน้านี้
About what?
พี่ว่าจะเริ่มในหัวข้อนี้ก่อน
Why are we having this in-depth?
ดีไหม
Girl!
At least text your yak that you'll be busy for a
จะ
while.
ได้เห็นพัฒนาการของข้อมูลชัดขึ้นด้วย
Yes, like this is just rude.
ฉลาดแล้วก็หัวไวเหมือนเดิมไหม
Oh, get off my head. No.
But one day you're meant to draw the
Like, yes,
boundaries.
พี่ใส่ชุดนี้แล้วก็น่ารักเหมือนกัน
Yes, because like Ter, for a while, he don't know you got this special evening. Well, I'd assume he doesn't know you got this special evening plan, but still, it's not his plans. He's fucking up.
Oh,
Sir.
What? Excuse you.
พี่เต๋อครับ พอดีมีนัด
Yeah, 45 minutes
แล้ว
ago.
ก็ไม่ได้เอามือถือมาด้วยอ่ะ ไม่รู้ว่าจะมานานขนาดเนี้ยดีไปก่อนดีกว่านะครับ
เดี๋ยวก่อน
Oh no.
ดีขอโทษครับ
Girl, it's fine. It's white wine.
Yes.
Nothing stained.
it's
He's fine.
fine.
And there's barely anything up there.
พี่ฝากตรงนี้ทีนะ
No, Peter, you don't need him to help.
No.
One day, just say, I gotta go.
This is when you escape. Run away.
One day, good day.
I mean, you should escape like 45 minutes
One
ago,
day,
but like,
good day.
dude,
เฮ้ย อะไรเนี่ย
How are you gonna be versed if you're not
No.
standing up
No.
for
Do
yourself?
not go in there.
This is porn. This is porn. Like, this is...
which I'm normally fine with, but like, I'm stressed.
You know what? I'd have been back, and I'm a doctor, not a handyman.
Yes, but Dr. Mario is both a plumber and a doctor, so
มีอะไรมาเก่า
this doll looks
ไอเดีย
suspicious.
กูอยู่นี่
I applaud the writer's creativity for setting up the suspicious scenario to cause a fight. I mean, listen, I can never imagine such tomfoolery to be misinterpreted. This is like
ยักษ์
short of him falling into your
มาแล้วเหรอ
booty.
เรากลับบ้านกันเถอะ
นี่มึงอีกแล้วเหรอทำไมคุณต้องทักทายกันแรงขนาดนี้ครับ เล่นบทคนซื่อคนดีซะด้วย ผมไม่ได้เล่นนะครับ ผมก็เป็นของผมแบบนี้ คุณยอยักษ์เองหรือเปล่า
I mean, we're halfway to the like shirtless wrestling thing I was talking about.
We are.
I told you. I was like, you know what? You're getting up in my face. I'm a fighter.
ใช้กำลังแบบเนี้ยหยุด ออกไปก่อน
Did we have to go in this direction? We could have had a threesome with Cal studying.
We could have had a
พี่เป็น
threesome.
ไรไหมครับ
What?
I'd be like, you know what? Fine. Enjoy Japan. Bye.
ยักษ์
Nah.
Yang
Bye.
lawan ni.
Bye.
You made your choice, baby.
ผมว่าพี่คุยกับผมก่อนดีกว่า
Are you okay?
It's been real. It's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. See you later. I'm out.
ยักษ์อย่าเพิ่งเดินหนีได้ไหม
No. Look at everybody else like.
I guess you could
I don't
say
even know why I
he's
came back. Oh, get my bag.
not great.
ยักษ์
He's
มีอะไรคุยกันก่อนดิ อย่าเพิ่งเดินหนีได้ไหม
What?
เลิกตามสักทีได้ปะรำคาญ
อย่าทำแบบนี้ได้ไหม
I mean, you did it,
ทำแบบ
baby
นี้เป็น
boy.
แบบไหน
Right.
this
เรา
expression.
ทำอะไรก็ไม่เคยถูกใจ
Ooh, I
หมอ
like
อยู่
it.
แล้วนี่
เดี๋ยวนะ นี่ชักจะไปกันใหญ่แล้ว ที่เราเตรียมไว้ให้ยักษ์อะมีแต่ของอร่อยทั้งนั้นเลย
Girl, it's cold and the house is on fire.
แต่ว่าเราพอแค่นี้
ยักษ์ใจเย็นๆก่อนนะถ้ายังไม่อยากคุยตอนนี้เดี๋ยวค่อยหาเวลาคุยก็ได้
คุยตอนนี้นี่แหละหมอแปลว่าแผลของหมอไม่เวิร์กว่ะไหนๆแล้วก็เป็นแฟนปลอมๆกันอยู่แล้ว ถ้าจะหยุดก็ต้องบอกเลิกแบบปลอมๆด้วยใช่ปะ
อะไรของยักษ์อะ
เราเลิกกันเถอะหมอ
That felt pretty real to me.
You gotta do that TI thing where you take the check snatch.
He's taking the necklace.
Necklace, don't forget it.
Necklace.
Rip it off.
เราขอคืนนะ
Oh.
Okay, he didn't really
that's
took it off
oh,
nice.
my goodness.
Well, you don't want to fuck up his chain.
Right. So I
He's
understand.
not a rich doctor.
แบบนี้มัน
Right. Maybe like gold.
Look both ways, baby. Boy, look both ways.
Yes, if this was Korea, you'd be getting hit by a car right now, but you could. Or Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Thailand, you say.
I mean, the road's empty, so. Oh.
นึกว่าจะไม่เจอใครแล้ว แต้มเอารายงานมาให้พี่ส่งพรุ่งนี้อ่ะ
Thank you.
พี่โอเคไหม
Don't do that. Why just don't do this?
Yeah, head on the shoulder. That's fine.
Yeah.
Feel your feels.
Yeah. I mean, Cal did warn you about this, so.
Now I need Cal to come and explain it to you because you clearly don't understand.
But I guess you thought it was even. I mean, like,
The candles are all on the bookshelves, on the everywhere.
Like literally, this place could cease to exist. The entire apartment building could have just burned down.
I thought it was just on the table, but it's like everywhere. Tea candles? I love a good tea candle, but like...
we can talk about mental health, sexual health, but what about fire hazards? Fire safety.
Okay, that's only 2 of the 700.
This is the prequel to Only Friends because this is what happened to Top's childhood.
This is the fire.
This is the fire that, yes, burned Top's house down. I want to watch him eat the steak cold out of his hands. That'll be good. Okay, no.
3.
พี่เต๋อ
We can help
อยากรู้ไหม
Peter.
ว่าตอนนี้พี่รู้สึกไงกันดี
ระวังเลยระวัง
Lord.
Oh, God.
Don't force it. Please don't force it, show.
That's what I was thinking about when you were like, oh, it's just a hair. I was like, well, let's not go down this route.
I was optimistic because it's like, okay, she don't want him. Well, like, okay, she will just be the bestie. Here, I got you, baby. Yes, cry out your feelings. But okay, I guess.
I need to rewatch the fight because I was like, I did not read it all. But he was mad that, what, Wandee consoled her? And is he like mad? He's not mad, but he realized that Wandee has feelings for her. Still.
Yeah, since the beginning when he found that picture, he's like, oh, Wandee might still have feelings. He might still have feelings. And that's been kind of like the narrative he's had in his head this whole time. So now we're supposed to have the special romantic date. And you're nowhere to be found. And you're at this man's house. He's shirtless, wet, and, delicious.
But then also, it just feels like, okay, I can't do anything right.
คุณยอยากเองหรือเปล่า
Like, and you're taking his side and stuff like that. And I've done everything for you in this fake relationship. So you're rewatching this?
Yeah, just because my mind was talking.
You're literally rewatching this.
ออกไปก่อน
Look up.
พี่เต๋อเป็นไรไหมครับ
And then here, it's like, why am I the one who's wrong? What? I mean, granted, yes, he did punch the doctor, but I'm like...
But the doctor, once again, this is the second time the doctor's gotten up in his face in this episode. The doctor's always pushing it.
Like, it reminds me of whatever that Senate meeting was however many weeks ago, and we got the bad body bleach blonde, where it's like, we're tiptoeing the edge, we're pushing, and then once we retaliate, it's like, oh, why am I wrong? What did I do?
Right. So
Sorry, it's not Marjorie Taylor Greene or whatever it is.
Dr. Tur is a bleach blonde, bad butch body, okay?
He does have a butch body.
I mean, except for the... He's got a butch body. I wouldn't say it's bad built. I'd say it's lovely built, but it fucks up with the alliteration. So.
Bleach blonde, bad built, butch body. If he's pushing Yoyak, and then Yoyak attacks, then he gets to play the victim.
Yeah, because nobody else saw the other times that he's been pushing. That it's his word against Yoryak's word. All they saw is, hey, Yoryak punched this guy.
Right.
We not have enough.
It's that mental manipulation.
We not have a good Dr. Tur. Someone I can... I'm still reading for Peter, but like... let's play it fair.
เดี๋ยวเปิดท้ายผมเลยครับ
I had a nickel for every time I said that.
Can you open the trunk for me?
How many nickels would you have?
กำลังไป
How many?
6 today.
Who's trunky
ตก
opening?
ลง อยากจะมาส่งเราไหม
A lady doesn't kiss and tell.
หนึ่งสองโอ้โหแรงดีนี่หว่าวันเนี้ยฮะ
จริงพี่นี่ต่อยโหดเหมือนกับโกรธใครมาเลยอ่ะ
แต่กูว่านะ เหมือนมันกำลังโกรธคนทั้งโลกมากกว่าว่ะ
พูดไปเรื่อยอ่ะมา
อะเอาดิ
ผมรู้จักกันดีมา8 ปีผมรู้ว่าดีชอบอะไร อะไรของจริง แล้วก็อะไรปลอม
See?
ทำไมเช้าใช้กันเรื่องแบบเนี้ยหยุด
I do kind of like evil Peter. It's really funny
หนึ่งสอง
to have that contrast
ไม่ได้
between his innocence
เดี๋ยว
and
สลับไปให้ยักษ์มาเล่นเวทก่อนป่ะพี่
ได้
เอ้ยยักษ์ที่หมอดีโทรมาลายสายแล้วพักแล้วไปโทรกลับป่ะ
I'm okay. Thanks though.
จะซ้อม
เอาจริงเหรอ
I'm sure. Do you not see? I
Yep,
got my
I want
necklace
to train. I
back.
gotta fight.
กูแล้วอย่างชอบเลยว่ะ เวลาเห็นไอ้ยักษ์มันเอาจริงเนี่ยเหมันเห็นตัวเองตอนใกล้เวลาชิงแชมป์โลกเลยอะ
Yeah, see, it's serious. That's what it is.
Why is he dressed like a 47-year-old dad of 2?
Because doctor.
It's gonna be cold in Japan, right? On the airplane. I don't know.
Really, if it's winter, during the summertime, it's pretty hot.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't call him. Let him suffer. I'm petty.
Oh,
Yay! Tokyo.
oh.
I want to go.
Oh my God.
I love how the music is different for Tokyo. What does it say in the back?
มาถึงนี้แล้ว
Just that.
ดีไม่ออกมาเที่ยวเปลี่ยนบรรยากาศจริงเหรอ
ไม่ดีกว่าครับดีอยากโฟกัสเรื่องการนำเสนองานวันพรุ่งนี้มากกว่าพี่เต๋อดื่มหนักเหมือนกันนะครับ
Peter, please slow your roll.
ดีรู้ไหมวันที่ดีมาสารภาพรักกับพี่อะพี่ดีใจมากเลยนะ
Your response didn't seem like it.
แต่ตอนนั้นพี่คิดว่า พี่คงชอบเด็กน้องที่น่ารักคนหนึ่ง
So that's why you told me I was too vanilla and you pushed me away?
พี่เลยรู้ว่า พี่รู้สึกยังไงกับพี่กันแน่
Too late.
I'm happy for you.
It might not be
I've
too
moved
late.
on.
ดีว่าพี่เต๋อดื่มมากไปแล้วนะครับ
พี่ไม่ได้เมา
Girl, I'm trying to prepare my presentation. Can you please stop talking?
If you love me so much, then give me the scholarship.
พี่เต๋อ
Oh, you are drunk.
ค่อยๆพี่
Girl, he's fine. The bed is 2 feet away. He's fine.
We fell. That's all.
Where's the other bed?
You did say there was another bed.
ว่าตอนนี้พี่รู้สึกยังไงกันดี
Yes, I do. I feel it. I feel how you feel.
I do vibe with this music, but yes. Felt that. Okay, they're just right next. That's one bed.
That's,
We're just gonna push them together. It's one bed.
it's 2 beds.
It's actually 2 futons. They're just next to each other.
Do you? Can we get?
That is one California king bed.
Okay, Rihanna.
Can we get Cal's voice coming in, being like, "Hey, figure out your feelings." Blah blah blah. I told you so.
พี่ยักษ์มีอะไรไม่สบายใจเนี่ยรอให้แต้มฟังได้นะ
ไม่มีไรไม่ได้เป็นไรซะหน่อย
This is a rope ladder going up to a treehouse? What is... what is...
แต่ดูจากหน้าแล้วเนี่ยแต้มว่ามีนะ
You can force a smile. You can try.
ค่รู้สึกแปลกๆเวลาใกล้ขึ้นชกมั้ง
โอ้ยระดับพี่ยักษ์แล้วทำได้อยู่แล้ว
งั้นเหรอ
อย่าเศร้าดิ
I'm gonna try pink
มาปี
nail.
นี้แข่งกันมา
Yeah.
There's a lot of wind
She's
chimes.
freaked out.
Why do they keep all those wind chimes at the top of this rope ladder? It's crazy.
Oh, you have something on your nose. Never mind.
แต้มว่าแต้มกลับก่อนดีกว่า
Yes, run away before the series makes you do something else that don't make sense.
ไม่เป็นไรอ่ะแต้มไปนะ
Oh wait, this faucet is broken. Ah. Girl, you had no feelings before this. Didn't you have a crush on AJ?
I don't even know if she does. Like, that's the narrative that's been spun by Yoriak's thoughts, but I don't know if she does.
I mean, I guess there's nothing more attractive than a heartbroken man, so I don't actually know.
ไอ้ยักษ์ทำไมมึงทำแบบนี้วะรู้ไหมว่ากูทุ่มเทกับมึงแค่ไหนอะไอ้ยักษ์
I take it he did not win the match.
Luke kicked his ass.
เอาละครับในที่สุดวันนี้ก็มาถึง
Oh, because Luke is playing Japanese, right? Or yes, Luke is Japanese.
สองนักมวยซุปตาของวงการที่โคจรมาเจอกันนะครับระหว่างซุปตาจากแดนอาทิตย์อุทัยซาสกิหล่ออันตราย
Sasaki, okay.
Dangerously handsome. Dangerously handsome.
Sasaki.
King Jr. Wouldn't that make him Prince though?
Sasaki. All I can think of is Sasaki.
ว่าที่แชมป์โลกขวัญใจชาวไทยทั้งประเทศ
Sasaki.
ยอยักษ์เผด็จศึกเจ้าของอันดับ5
Girl, you are ranked 5th in the world, so you got this. You got this.
I mean, all this milk can't be good for my cardiovascular training.
Luke looks very angry.
In the non-smoker section, this is not really healthy.
Oh, okay.
ห้ามชกตามกฎเข็มขัดห้ามชกกรรมการบอกแยกให้แยกกรรมการบอกหยุดให้หยุดมีน้ำใจเป็นนักกีฬาไป
ยอยักษ์สัน
Yes.
You die
Oh, okay.
not me but you
Oh.
ผมจะไม่ออมมือนะ
You can speak Thai?
มีอะไรก็ใส่มาให้หมดเลยนะ
I don't know. We're jumping all over the map. Right. It's one conversation.
We spoke 3 different languages. It's an international show. Gotta break out some course and also some Swahili too.
Parlez-vous français? No.
This is the romance of the season. What are you doing, Yoriak? What the hell? Oh my god.
Focus. Why are you looking at the audience anyway?
Girl, deep throat that.
He could have just like obliterated you at that point.
ยักษ์เป็นไรวะ
I thought you were pretending he was her.
Yeah, pretend he's her. Don't look in the audience.
ไอ้ยักษ์เฮ้ย
Girl.
He's not even real. He has your necklace. You took your necklace back.
ไอ้ยักษ์มึงเป็นไรวะไอ้ยักษ์ตั้งการ
Nope, child.
ไอ้ยักษ์ตั้งการวะ
Not trauma.
ตั้งการยักษ์เฮ้ยแกเนี่ยต้องเฮ้ย
Yep. I mean, he's lucky he didn't hit you sooner. He
He's like
gave you. He'd be like a solid 45 seconds just sitting there and stare. So like,
right? He had
And that brings me to the end of
it was
my
very courteous of
presentation.
him to punch him
Thank you
later.
for your attention. Arigato gozaimasu.
He was like, guess I'm gonna win. Bam!
But it's actually
Oh, shoot. He's like, I'm being serious today. I'm rocking the fake Burberry.
ว่าไงวะเก๋าโรงพยาบาลมีอะไรปะมึงรู้ข่าวยัง ข่าวอะไรวะ
It's on the news that Yoyak lost?
He's number fifth.
he's
in the
fifth in the
world.
world.
ติดแฟน หรือตั้งใจล้มมวยกันแน่วะนี่แม่งดูถูกขนาดนี้เลยเหรอวะ
ไอ้ยักษ์
Oh,
ทำไมมึงทำแบบนี้วะ
damn.
รู้ไหมว่ากูทุ่มเทกับมึงแค่ไหนอะมึงจะหนีเที่ยว หรือมึงจะติดแฟนอะไรกูก็ไม่เคยว่ามึงเลยนะเว้ยแต่การที่มึงโชคแบบเนี้ยกูรับไม่ได้ เนี่ยเหรอวะศักดิ์ศรีว่าที่แชมป์โลกของมึงอะ
น้องก็ไม่ได้อยากให้มันเป็นแบบนี้อ่ะพี่เย้กูแม่ง
หมดงานผิดหวังเลยว่ะ
Don't get mad at me because you mismanaged your money. Okay, please calm down, sir.
คนอย่างกูเนี่ยแม่งก็ทำให้คนอื่นผิดหวังหมดแหละ
But can you not see that I am hurting right now?
ทั้งแม่ทั้งดี แล้วก็ทุกคนกูมันป่วยมึงอยากได้ยินคำนี้ใช่ไหมกูมันโคตรป่วย
ไอ้ยักษ์จะไปไหน
ปล่อยแม่งไปเถอะยังไม่ตามมัน
พี่เย้
It's just a brotherly spat. It's fine. I'll get over it.
Someone's like fight and then they like go around each other all the time. I don't understand that.
ยักษ์
He doesn't have a necklace on, so I see him.
Punch.
โรคแพ้
I know. It's all over the news.
Actually, I was looking for you in the service at the losers over there.
Oh? Okay.
Okay.
อยากได้อะไร
Sure.
Oh, this is a flashback to the yes. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if this was gonna come up.
ขอจูบหมอ
อะไรนะ
ยกจูบแรกของหมอให้เรา ถ้าเราชกชนะ
I mean, I don't know that you can necessarily bet that. Like, but he did.
I mean, it was a contract. They agreed.
But you didn't win.
Who cares?
Haha, surprise, it's not my first kiss.
หมอปลอบใจเราเหรอ
ถือว่าเป็นรางวัลปลอบใจ
So what would I have gotten if I won then?
Participation medal?
What about I have feelings for you? I don't like Dr. Tur. Let's get together. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. Let's.
เราเต็มใจ ไม่เกี่ยวกับรางวัลนะ
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you better grab him. Use your hands.
Oh.
Oh. Why? That's how you feel.
You got a lot of ooh and in the song.
Your goodness. It is sweet. Full moon over there. It's cute.
Right.
It's a moment. It's cute.
Okay, y'all really kissing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all love in it.
Yes.
แต่มันดูไม่ใช่เราเลยอ่ะ
คืนพิเศษกับคนพิเศษแค่ชื่ออะก็น่าสนุกแล้วนะเว้ย
ตกลงพี่จะไปไหมงานครบรอบโรงพยาบาลที่ว่า
พี่มีเรื่องอยากจะคุยกับแต้มแค่2 ต่อ 2อ่ะ
แฟนมาปองพอดีเขาคงไม่มา
God,
แต่
Jesus.
ว่าพอเวลาหมดลงยักษ์เขาจะหายไปครับ
Okay. Okay.
I thought we were done with the side plots with the Tam and all of that
do
stuff.
that.
Why is it-
I guess not.
This is what it takes for grandma to stay alive.
Oh yeah, just
Y'all wanted her to stay alive, so they're doing everything in their power
focus away.
to do everything.
Focus away from grandma.
They're giving you every other storyline possible. It's like if we distract you with every other storyline that don't make no earthly sense to what we've set up for the last 6 episodes, then maybe people will be distracted long enough they will forget that grandma exists. So they'll forget that we were going to kill her off. So that when she reappears, episode 12, it's like, oh yeah. Well, that was Wandee Goodday, episode 7. Thoughts, feelings, anyone who's not me?
Good, Edison, because you got your wish this episode
You
about
did get Evil Peter.
right.
I mean, I don't want Evil Peter, but Evil Peter is fun to watch because there's a sinister side to Peter that I was doubting, but it's also very endearing that he's trying to do that. I guess it was kind of like almost the course of what you would expect though. Like Peter comes in, realizes his feelings, causes a rift between Wandee and Yoryak. And I think in hindsight, I would be pissed because they had to sacrifice the match for the feelings to kind of happen. And if only they had resolved things before the match, he would have had his head screwed on right. And Ye wouldn't be broke because now there's so much more stress on Ye to pay back the money. And I understand the frustration because Yak doesn't realize the direness of their financial situation. And poor Cher is going to be the ultimate victim of all this mess and get kidnapped by the loan sharks. So I am kind of like annoyed in the sense that Cal, who could have been like, I told you all so, if you had sorted out your feelings before, you could have avoided all of this conflict. And it's like not even fun drama, it's exhausting drama because you're like, obviously this is what it takes for Wandee to realize his feelings. And it was so frustrating to watch him with Dr. Peter. It made sense because he was like, okay, I still do have these feelings. I guess it's weird because you can kind of make the argument that Yoryak is doing the same thing with him and Tim in that he's liking 2 people and he's kind of pursuing 2 people. And so maybe Wandee might have thought, okay, it's the same thing with me and Terp, except I'm not pursuing Ter. I don't know. I just don't understand Wandee, his actions during the meeting with Ter, getting up in the dinner, and then just thinking or not having the awareness that Yoryak is interpreting things a certain way, even though Cal might have alluded to Yak having feelings. I don't know, it's just wish that It didn't get so convoluted. And then Tem, she's just like, wow, I have feelings. And I'm like, girl, how are you gonna go through this whole time not having feelings to just going on a rope swing? It's like the rope swing of lust, rope swing of romance. I don't know. You've been so intimate in so many ways studying. Like, that's a more romantic thing than just like swinging on a rope ladder. So, yeah.
I like to think so.
She really wasn't studying with him. She was doing her work for him and then dropping it off. They weren't together.
I guess that was a business relationship, but I just think the jump from Japan to kissing was too abrupt, and I don't know. I just didn't buy into the whole Yoyak getting distracted. Like, as a 5th world champion, number 5, whatever, you should know when to switch it on, switch it off, be professional. I feel bad for the characters being subjected to the circumstances that they're in. Wandee is just annoying me a lot. just Wandee, like,
I hadn't noticed.
Really?
Why are you such a paper bag?
Brand new information.
Shocker. This is my shock face. This is my shock face.
It's not just Wandee. It's a pattern of the bottom in series having little capacity to stand up for themselves, to take agency, to be anything other than receivers of situations.
Who said Wandee's the bottom? I thought they were worse.
I mean, I thought it was insinuated when Yoyak was like, everyone's afraid to take this D. And then Wandee's like, I can do it. No worries, bro.
But they've been together for a while, so, things switch up.
If it's not on camera, nothing's changed. That's my assumption. Because, why would they not want to scintillate the versing? Like,
and what?
Scintillate?
What is that word?
Scintillate. What is the word?
I don't know. You're making up words. Like, normally I let you just make up words, but this one's like so egregious.
Why would they not want to tantalize this prospect of versing? Like, they would show it on camera. It's just the notion of the bottoms being receivers, being people who can't go, oh no, like, I do not want this situation. They get themselves into messes. They're so indecisive. They're just like floundering around, and it's just a pattern. And it's just kind of like, you're an accomplished doctor. You're very smart. You have the best psychiatrist friend, like softballing you, like, what's not a sports metaphor that makes sense?
Tennis.
He's just like lobbing these balls to you, and you've got into this mess where it affects other people by not taking any sort of accountability for like anything. And now Yoyak's got his heart broken. I don't know if he realizes that the feelings at the time were genuine and that the hurt was genuine. Inevitably, their thing affects now Ye and Cher, and I just feel bad for Ye and Cher for being like open-minded and being like, you can go, it's not fornicate, you can go philandering, and because you're an adult and stuff, you can go philandering and fornicate. We won't stop you, but don't let it affect the business. It's just
with Dr. Wandee, when he got into the apartment, I can understand where he's just like a deer in the headlights and not moving, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? But I think for me, I would have not left my apartment. Actually, I don't like leaving my house. Like, it's so hard for people to say, hey, let's come out and do shit. No, like,
walk in this hallway.
Right. And in fact, just don't even come in. Like, there is no reason. I don't know how he got him to come up to his apartment. I think there's a disconnect with that. I originally thought that it was going to be Ter in Wandee's apartment, and then when Wandee opened up the door, then Yoyak would see them and then all this other kind of stuff. But him actually getting up to Dr. Ter's apartment is just like, what the fuck? But he was upstairs and comedy ensued, and like, you're a doctor, you have a good place. Why is your faucet all of a sudden messed up?
We live in the same complex.
Right, how did you not know this? And so, yeah, all of that, whatever situation happened. Yoyak has this feeling in his life, and he even said it later on, where he felt like he was a disappointment to his father or his parents and stuff like that. He's paying for somebody to actually do his work, and he could have felt less than with Dr. Wandee this whole time, because Dr. Wandee, even though he met him by the garbage can, he's still a doctor, and he's more accomplished. And there could be a feeling of there's that class issue, that unspoken class issue, but also seeing that, okay, you know what, I'm doing all of this for him, and I'm still not doing it right, and all of that underneath thing came up when, okay, you know what, I've been holding back, and this dude has been fucking with me since day one, and like, you haven't seen it. And yes, I went off. It's just things like, I can't do anything right. I want to kiss you, I want to do this stuff, but I've been playing by your rules, and even by me playing by your rules, I don't get any credit. And so what the fuck? So I can see where all that came to a head, and it gives just like frustration. At first, especially during the training and stuff like that, he was picturing the other guy as Topher, and he was like in practice, and he was just punching real hard and things like that. I would think that he would punch the other guy and see him as Topher and be like, okay, or see him as Wandee or whatever. And, you know, sometimes you're fifth in the world because everybody else sucks, not because you're good. It's just ranking. And I felt for that. I felt for him. I said at the beginning of the episode, the Wandee Goodday gods heard me, writing gods heard me. It's like, fuck you, we're going to do this with team. And it's like, I said, I don't want that. This is what it is. Like, okay, that's what you don't want. This is not what I don't want this romance with team, because for me, it almost, not that it cheapens, but it changes her character from not that she's strong because she doesn't have a romantic interest. It's just that she's, for this whole time, has been steadfast and like, no, I'm not going to go there with you. I have my reasons for not going there with you. And I see her as a strong character individual saying that. Now, all of a sudden, it's like, well, maybe. And Yoyak, he's not in a position to have a good quality relationship. And I want better for her. I just want better for her. I see that Ye is going to blame Yoyak for losing the money and then Cher getting hurt, when he needs to take some responsibility because he's the one who way back when wouldn't take the money from Cher's mom. He's the one who did all this, and now he's doing all this. And when your decision goes wrong, you're blaming somebody else? No. Also, you put all this money on your yacht without telling him what the deal is. Like, you need communication and tell somebody else, but what's done in the dark will come to the light. All that's going to happen. As far as Dr. Topher, I am still not convinced that he actually likes Wandee Goodday. I think that is just a play for sake of keeping the audience off balance. They're making these characters do something out of character, and I don't really know what's going to happen. And also, there's still the kid who still needs medical help. So,
well, when it comes to Yai, I'll start with him first. I don't feel bad for him in any way, shape, or form. At this point, whatever happens to Cher, which, you know, I'm still optimistic, nothing will happen. You guys want to believe grandma's going to stay alive? I want to believe Cher is going to be okay. We don't get what we want sometimes in life. Yes, he wants to blame Yak for losing the match, this, that, the other. But I'm like, hey, like, as a brother, like, I understand, like, okay, I'm your coach, this is our gym, blah, 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 blah. But like, as a brother, if I see my brother that delusional in the ring, and then come back and I'm sitting here like scolding him, and he's having this very visibly emotional response to the words I'm saying, and gives this like breakdown of, yep, I'm a disappointment. I disappoint mom. I disappoint blah, 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 blah. Like, I step back and I'm like, okay, what the fuck happened? But that's just like the empathetic side of me where I'm like, I did not think this is where this conversation was going. I'm not trying to like what happened? What's going on? Clearly my brother is hurt. Yoryak was clearly visibly hurting on the inside, and it was barreling out while that conversation was happening. And Yai just was like, well, he lost the match. Now I'm out of money. And I'm like, okay, I get things happen, but yeah, I'd be a better brother. The thing about gambling, sometimes you fucking lose. That's gambling. That's how gambling works. So like, he bet all this money on Yak. Okay, assuming like, yeah, Yak thinks he's gonna win. Yak's guaranteed. He's like, yep, this is gonna be a piece of cake. Every fucking person who goes into some sort of sporting event match is like, yeah, I'm gonna win this shit. Of course. So like, you betting on him doesn't guarantee that you're gonna win. The other guy could have just been better. Granted, Yak was distracted, but still, the other guy could have just been better. Yak may not have been distracted, and Yak could have lost. Like, that's what happens when you gamble. Sometimes you run the risk of losing. Back off Yak, please. With Yak, there was that brief moment in the ring, which again, I think we're trying to allude to some more trauma. They keep trauma sprinkling throughout the series and not really following up with things. So like, yes, we're seeing them in the audience here, we're seeing them in the audience, and then we have that one little flash in the ring and he just sees this Grim Reaper type figure and he's just like dumbfounded. And then 3.5 minutes go by and Luke decides, okay, I'll punch you now. Why is he seeing the Grim Reaper right now in the ring? Don't know. Why was he having nightmares this episode, a couple episodes back? Don't know. I feel like as soon as I saw him having the nightmare at the beginning of this episode, I got flashbacks to Only Friends, and I was like, this is going to be like Top in that whole fire thing that went absolutely nowhere. They ain't going to do a damn thing with this. So who knows? They could change their mind. I don't know. But like, he's got this trauma that's going unexplored and just being sprinkled throughout. Wandee's got trauma that's sprinkled throughout. We have the whole birthday flashback, and then we have, every time he goes to a crosswalk that, he can't go. Obviously, we know his parents died in a car accident, but like, we keep sprinkling this trauma throughout, and it's not really developing into anything. So I don't know how to feel about them and their trauma. It sucks that they have trauma. I wish they didn't, but so there's all that happening. I just thought that was interesting that he randomly saw this Grim Reaper-like figure. Again, I assume it's supposed to serve some sort of purpose. I don't know what purpose it's supposed to serve because they've not really told me much about his trauma. I am not ecstatic, we'll say, about what they're doing with Tem this episode, as we've all kind of stated at this point. Not because they're making her, look like she's suddenly falling in love or having feelings and whatnot, other than just like, it feels so out of nowhere. It's complete. And I get it. Sometimes feeling just hits you out of nowhere. That's the heart is a fickle monster and it'll just do whatever the fuck you don't want it to do at any random time. I get that. But like, it just feels so heavy-handedly out of left field because we've gone so long of like, nope, I'm not, like DC said, I'm not going there with you. I'm not doing this with you. This is I'm your friend. He would invite her out in the earlier episodes. Hey, you going to come out to, this match or blah, blah, blah. She's like, I'm not rich or I can't make, like if someone really wanted to go somewhere, they would, especially if your friend is in the match, like he can sneak you in. Like she had no romantic interest. We've been saying this for the last 2 episodes. She's got no romantic interest. So now all of a sudden she climbed a rope ladder and she's got romantic interest. And it's like, maybe I just haven't climbed enough rope ladders in life, but it's just, I don't see it. Like even climbing and almost falling and like staring into each other's eyes. Okay, great. Whatever. I look in my friend's eyes all the time. That's how you have a conversation. Like, it feels forced. It feels like we're trying to force this romance. And then the preview of what we were getting potentially next episode with her and AJ's character that's been here one time. I'm like, do we have to though? Do we have to go this route? Can we just like not? Maybe. So yeah, not excited about what potentially could be happening there. Tur is Tur.
Do you think he's evil or not?
I mean, I think he's definitely calculating.
That's fine.
He is a very intelligent man. He is not stupid in any way, shape, or form. He knows exactly what he's doing.
He knows how to break the
He might be a Cancer. I don't know.
Is that you?
But yes, he knows exactly what he's doing. Like, so he might act all night like, oh, what's going on? No, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's thought about all the avenues. He's thought about this. He knows what he's doing. There's that part of me that's like, you know, you want to blame him. Like, how could he, you know, interrupt this relate, blah, blah, blah. But there's that other part of me that's, Wandee, you played a part in this too. Like, you didn't have to leave your apartment. You didn't have to go into his apartment. You didn't have to stay there for 3.5 hours. Like, I can get, you know, getting there and being kind of like awestruck and like deer in headlights and like, oh my God, I don't know. But like, girl, if you're a deer in headlights for more than 2.5 seconds, you're going to get hit by that motherfucking car. Like, you can't be a deer in headlights for 45 minutes. Like, leave. Like, your gut is telling you, you gotta leave. You are dressed for sex. Get the fuck out of this apartment. Go get your dick, girl. Like, you know he is coming over and you know he's got a key. Like, why are you lingering in? And he's like, please just join me for dinner. Fuck no. No. I have dinner. Like, you came to my apartment. The house is, I have dinner on my table. I currently have dinner. Dinner has been prepared. I don't need to sit here for this dinner. Here, drink this wine. I have wine at my apartment. Everything you are offering me right now, I currently have in the place that you took me from. There's no reason Wandee needs to stay in this apartment. Like, okay, oh no, you spilled white wine all over my, 3 drops are on my sweater. I got to take this whole thing off and I got to go wash it. Can you please help me clean up? Clean what? It's white wine that spilled nowhere. Like, please, no, Wandee, leave. Oh no, it's raining in the bathroom. I don't fucking care. Wandee, go to your apartment. So like, while I want to blame Wandee, or I want to blame Wandee, but while I want to blame Tur for like, you know, his deceptive, not really deceptive, but like his undercover plan of like, yep, I'm gonna take, obviously I don't think he knew that Yoryak was coming over that night. I would like to think, you know, his plan, come over and let me seduce you, this, that, the other. If he didn't know Yoryak was coming over, it was literally just a plan of like, hey, I want you to come over to my apartment because I would really like to shoot my shot at you. That's just Tur shooting his shot. Whatever. Fine. I can't blame a guy for shooting his shot. Wandee shot his shot in the very beginning of the series. It is what it is. Wandee had the choice to stay or leave, and he kept choosing to stay. So I'm like, do I feel like that whole situation was a very elaborate way for us to have this fight between Yoryak and Wandee? Yes. Did I initially think when I saw the preview of them opening the door and getting caught by Yoryak, did I think what DC thought and that they were going to be inside Wandee's apartment? Yes, because that would make sense. He was right there. Just invite him in for the conversation. And then Yoryak comes and it's like, what is he doing here? And then a fight ensues. Great. Did we have to go through this entire song? No. Is it convoluted? Yes. Sure. Whatever. But it happened. It is what it is. And then Cal was there. For some reason, Cal was, I guess Yoryak called him, maybe. I don't know. Cal was there for reasons. And he's like, is he still not here? No. Do you know where he went? Yeah, he sent me a voicemail of where he was going. Okay. What? Okay, sure. So then we go over there and he's like, hey, you should actually be talking to me. And then we see none of that conversation. I would have loved to see the conversation between Tur and Cal. I would have loved to see whatever psychoanalysis Cal was about to do with Tur after Yoryak and Wandee stormed off. But no, we don't see any of that. And at first in that moment, I'm like, oh, are these the seeds I was asking for? Are we going to end up with Cal and Tur at the end of this? Okay, not what I thought, but maybe. Let's see. But no, I don't think that's the case. So yeah, I blame Tur less than I blame Wandee in that regard. And when it came to Japan time, I felt like Japan time was so short. I was looking forward to like really diving into Japan flirtations and this, that, the other. And we just got the scene of them doing their presentation and then the scene of them in the hotel room with him drunk. And drunk lips speak truths. So he's out here like, yep, I realized my feelings at that point. I'm like, I guess you realized your feelings at that point, but it's a little too late, baby boy. I'm sorry. Then, whatever. Tur is whatever. Tur is fine. Tur is delicious, but that's all he has to offer me right now. The whole reconciliation was nice, I guess. We didn't really talk. We just made out, which is great. I love making out, and it was an important moment. I get the gravity of that moment. He's been resisting the kiss all this time, and Yoriak made the deal, hey, if I win this match, you're going to give me your first kiss, which I'm like, maybe don't bargain away my first kiss like this, because I've held it on for this long, so maybe that's like, hey, I'm gonna take your virginity if you win this match. I only got a couple of those, depending on how long I go in between sessions, it grows back, it does grow back. So I'm like, maybe. But whatever. They made the little arrangement, and he didn't win, but he still felt good enough. Hey, I want to kiss you. That one was a consolation prize. This one is all me. So he's reached this level of comfort and trust with Yoriak, where it's hey, I actually want to kiss you. I feel the romantic connection with you. Fuck this fake boyfriend shit. Which I'm great. I would have loved words to accompany that, but I don't run any words. It's fine.
If Yoriak is asking for the kiss as a reward, I think it's also a subtle way in saying, let's be together, or do you like me, or something like that. It's negotiable. And I think because Wandee agreed, he assumed their relationship was actually progressing into real territory.
Yeah.
So I want words though.
Yoriak has been putting out feelers for that kiss the whole series. even at the start of this episode, he went in to kiss Wandee, and Wandee, every episode, he's been trying to kiss Wandee. So it's not I'm just doing. No, I think it's been a constant thing. Yoriak has been trying, and that's one thing I do give Yoriak, is that while respecting, he's doing this funny dance where he's doing it masterfully, where he's respecting Wandee's boundaries, but also not giving up. And there's this fine line between respect. You have to respect the person's boundaries, but then also you don't give up, and that it's okay, well, I'm losing interest because you have boundaries. No, I'm still here. It's I still want to do this. Kiss virginity is, I don't know. Some people may think that's that's on, because they've already done it, and they've constantly done it, and they've moved in and they've done all this, but I guess it's that final frontier. But also, I just want to get back to what Topher was talking about. They're sprinkling so much trauma that I forgot about the Wandee can't cross places and this other thing. And so I think not trauma is good, but sprinkle it out, let it be special. This is everybody has trauma. You get trauma, everybody gets trauma.
This entire friend group is just trauma bound.
Right. So yeah, I think they're overdoing it.
Optimistically though, it could just lead to the message of everyone gets therapy instead of love being their therapy in the end.
I hope so. They did talk a little mental health in the beginning, which again, I like every episode we get just a little way that you can help improve yourself. Hey, go get checked out, go get this vaccine, brush your teeth, wash your ass, maybe talk to somebody about your problems. It's okay. I appreciate, that just acknowledgement that talking to someone it exists.
Now, if Wandee was Dr. Tur, I can't come up, I have to douche, that would be something else. And that would have solved that plotline. I can't come up right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm in the middle.
Yes.
Water's not clear.
Sorry, what you were saying, Daisy?
Yes.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm done.
Let's circle back. I with Ye, I think there's a very sympathetic reason for Ye not borrowing the money off Cher. There has to be a reason that he's not doing that, and I'm really open to some sort of class difference, some sort of I have to prove to your mother that I am worthy of you situation, which I'm very empathetic towards. Yeah, and no Cal progress. Cal's just like, hey, I'm here.
He's there. He is the old wise black janitor, and that's his role. I've made my peace with it. He will have all the advice for everybody, whether or not they choose to take it is on them. But he is the all-seeing, all-knowing, just wealth of knowledge in this series. Do I think it's not his responsibility to have this conversation, but do I think had he, after he talked to Tur, gone to Wandee and talked to him like, hey, dude, as your best friend, this is what the fucking deal is. This is why Yoryak is upset. It's fairly obvious. Do I think that probably could have helped the situation out a little bit? Probably. But again, it's not Cal's job to ensure that Wandee doesn't fuck up his love life.
But it's kind of like, did Wandee have to go to Japan and reject Tur to realize his feelings? Or did he realize his feelings from that breakup? Or was it just a gradual thing? It's just like, it's disappointing that he couldn't get those feelings across before the fight.
I mean, even when they were in Japan, he felt like he didn't have any interest in Tur at that point. Like, Tur's like, oh yeah, I love you. And he's like, Tur, go to bed. And honestly, I would have liked to have seen more of whatever took place at Tur's apartment, because there was a lot of walk over here. Hey, please sit down and join me at dinner. Then we flash back over to Yoryak. Then we flash back over here. Now we're on the couch drinking wine. I'm like, what happened at dinner? What'd y'all talk about at dinner? What happened between dinner and wine?
Wandee had a temporary lobotomy and he got his brain back later on, so.
All that matters, they kissed, they're happy now, they're good. Did any of them actually have a conversation about that whole fight they had and why he was upset that Tur was in the apartment and why he punched her and why he took back his necklace? No, but they kissed, so they happy.
We'll see. We got 5 more episodes.
We got 5 more episodes.
Very much time for grandma to die, so.
I'm saying.
Listen, this.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. All the links to social media will be down in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of the Femmes React shenanigans get posted. Don't forget to join them over on Patreon because they are amazing and they deserve your patronage. And
follow Topher Reacts. He's amazing.
I don't know about all that, but I agree sometimes. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
See you later.